NLP is one of the most powerful coaching techniques that you can use on yourself or on other people to get dramatic transformations. But why is NLP used? I'm going to break that down in this video. Hi, my name is Tiffany Toombs. I'm an NLP and hypnosis master practitioner and trainer, which is really just a fancy way to say I use the tools of NLP to help people all over the world get dramatic and powerful transformations. In this video, I'm going to share with you the top 3 ways that we use NLP based on the acronym NLP. Let's check it out. So the N in NLP stands for neuro, which means we understand how the brain works to create belief systems, to store emotions, and to store memories. Now, once we have this understanding, NLP also gives us tools that allow us to go into the mind, specifically the unconscious mind, and to start reprogramming the software that's there that is running our life. And so we have tools that in as little as 10 to 15 minutes, we can take out a limiting belief and we can install a new one. We can collapse a negative emotion that is keeping somebody in a triggered state or causing them to make emotional decisions and install a happy button that allows them to feel confident or powerful or successful at any point in time. That's called an NLP anchor. It also allows us to understand that our memories are not concrete. And in fact, our memories are fluid and our memories change every single time we visit them. So I want you to imagine for a second that your memories are stored in like a filing cabinet of your mind. And I want you to think of a filing cabinet in your house. If you were to go in and take a piece of paper out and then put it back in, and then you were to take it out the next day and put it back in, and every single day over the space of a month or 2 months or even a year, you went and you took that piece of paper out and then you put it back in, is that piece of paper going to look like it first did the first time you put it in there? No, there's going to be wear and tear. And this is what happens to our memories. Every time we go back and we revisit it, we change it a little bit based on what we know now, the information that we have now, the emotions that we're feeling now, and then we put it back slightly crinkled. And so our memories are actually always changing. But when we use our memories to inform our future, which is what most people do because our brain is just a record of the past, and every single thing that we see, we say, okay, I know this is a phone because I've seen one of these before. And you'll know that this is an iPhone and not a Samsung because you have experience with those. Right? And so if we're always basing things in our future based on what we've experienced in the past, our future depends on the quality of the memories that we hold. And NLP actually allows us to go in and let go of any of the negative or emotional baggage associated with those memories so that we leave those memories in a positive form. In fact, one of the creators of NLP, Richard Bandler, said it's never too late to have a happy childhood. Before I share with you the second way that NLP is used, I would love to hear from you. Have you ever used NLP to reprogram an emotion, a limiting belief, or a memory before? And what was your experience? Go to the comments below and let me know. The L of NLP stands for linguistics. And what this helps us understand is that the words that we choose to use in our thoughts as we're thinking every day, you have about 1,500 words per minute that pass through your mind and that you communicate to other people or that you say out loud. Those words can either move you towards your goals and dreams, or it can stop you and stop your momentum in its tracks. And so when we start to understand language and we understand how words impact the mind and how they might trigger certain belief systems or certain emotions, then we can start to more consciously and intentionally use our words and use our language so that we're moving ourselves towards the outcome that we want. So we can start to understand that if I'm talking to this person, certain words might trigger a negative emotion in them. And so I can intentionally use different words to get a different outcome. And so when we start to understand the power of our words and how the words impact the unconscious mind, we create a completely different reality very, very quickly. Now, before I share with you the third way that NLP is used, I would love to invite you to subscribe to my channel. I'm putting out brand new videos every single week to help you learn NLP tools and other tools that are going to help you reprogram your mind so that you can step into the version of you that you truly are capable of being. So go ahead, hit that subscribe button and like this video while you're there. The P of NLP stands for programming. And this really means our behaviors, our habits, our patterns, and how we show up every single day. Now, NLP helps us understand that our behaviors and our habits are ultimately the creation of our neuro and our linguistic. So the beliefs, the emotions, the memories that we have, combined with the words that we use to communicate to ourselves and others, and that's what creates our programming or our habits and our ultimately reality. What NLP allows us to do, because we can go in and start to reprogram some of these circuits, is we can very, very quickly change behaviors by either changing the belief systems causing them or taking out the piece of software in the mind that is causing that disempowering behavior to happen. So like procrastination or overwhelm, for example, we can reprogram that in about 15 to 20 minutes, and we can install a new circuit that will help somebody take more action, be more confident, or show up in the way that they want to. And so NLP gives us all of these tools to make change very, very quickly, so that we don't have to rely on willpower and self-discipline and kind of push and slog our way through it. We actually get to the end outcome faster. And our brains are naturally rewiring themselves. It's important to know that. So the brain that you have right now in this second is different to the brain you had at the beginning of this video. So it's always rewiring itself. NLP allows us to harness that power of rewiring to get the outcomes that we want. So now we can intentionally choose what we're rewiring to get us to our goals faster. Now, if you want to learn more tools of NLP, I would love to share with you my NLP Rewired program. I've pulled together over 35 hours of the top NLP trainings I've ever done for my clients. They have paid thousands of dollars to be there. I'm going to give you the replays for only $47. All you have to do to get instant access is go to thenlpqueen.com or click on the link in the description below. Thanks for watching.